The NBA has been here for over 80 years now, and over a period of time, multiple players have gone on to be perceived as the villain in the league. Be it LeBron James leaving the Cleveland Cavaliers to join the Miami Heat, or Kevin Durant joining the Golden State Warriors. But just as often as the so-called villains arise, there have been moments where they have been humbled in the league. Here are our top 5 picks for the times when a villain was humbled. Number 5. Ron Artest suspension. The game between the Detroit Pistons and the Indiana Pacers in 2004 will forever go down as one of the biggest black marks in the history of the NBA. During the match, Pistons center Ben Wallace and Pacers small forward Ron Artest got into a physical fight after the former was fouled by the latter. Soon, the fight grew to involve both teams and had to be broken up by the referees. But that is not where the story ends. As the referees were discussing the consequences, Artest jumped into the crowd to attack a fan that had hit him with their cold drink. Artest instead caught hold of another fan by mistake and ended up fighting him. Soon, the fans got into the fights and players from both teams had to step into the stands as well. Security came in to stop the fight, and the match was never completed. To this day, the instance is dubbed the Malice at the Palace, and it led to the suspension of 9 players, including Artest, who was the instigator. The suspension led to his reputation being tarnished, and Artest then formally went on to change his name to Meta World Peace, vocally advocating mental health awareness. Number 4. Allen Iverson's financial troubles. Allen Iverson is arguably the best guard that the 76ers have ever seen. He played with class and brought in a style to the NBA that the league had never seen before. And although AI's career ended without a ring, no one can question the impact he has had on the game. But Iverson's life wasn't the same after his retirement. Poor financial management and decisions led to him filing for bankruptcy in 2012 after he was unable to pay off a debt of $900,000 to a jeweler in Georgia. But what caused a player with a net worth of over $200 million at the time of retirement to go bankrupt in just 2 years? Well, the answer is poor financial decisions. AI's monthly expenses included $10,000 on clothes, restaurants, and groceries, each. The experience clearly has taught AI the importance of good financial management. Number 3. Dennis Rodman suspension. Dennis Rodman is without a doubt one of the greatest players that basketball has ever produced. But the player is not unfamiliar to his fair share of controversies. One of the major instances occurred in the 1996-97 season, when the defending champion Chicago Bulls were playing the Minnesota Timberwolves. During the game, Rodman got into a hustle for the ball, with Kevin Garnett at the other end. After a missed free throw by the Timberwolves, Rodman lost his balance and fell out of bounds in the media section. As he was recollecting himself, a cameraman quickly pointed his camera at Rodman, who swiftly reacted. He proceeded to kick the cameraman, which earned him a suspension of 11 games. Obviously, that sort of behavior is not acceptable in the league, and Rodman understood that. Although he continued his style of play, such an instance was never repeated. Number 2. Kevin Durant joining the Warriors. In 2017, the NBA received a new villain in the form of Kevin Durant, who was accused of leaving the OKC Thunder to join the Golden State Warriors for purely selfish reasons. In 2007, he was part of the Seattle Supersonics, which later became the Oklahoma City Thunder. But in the 2016-17 season, he forced a trade to the Golden State Warriors to form a super team with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, to a club that had set the best league stage record that the NBA has ever seen just the previous year. It was obvious that the Golden State Warriors were a force to be reckoned with and were top contenders for the trophy. In fact, they did lift the championship in 2017 and 2018. So the team and Durant came with high confidence in the 2019 season, but KD tore his ACL during the playoffs, ruling him out for the series. an incident that truly humbled an overconfident Durant. Number 1. LeBron James joining the Heat. In the 2011 season, LeBron James announced that he would be leaving the Cleveland Cavaliers to join the Miami Heat. The news shocked the basketball fraternity, and James was criticized for ruining the game by forming a super team along with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, saying that the team would be extremely difficult to beat. Obviously, LeBron and the Heat were riding high on confidence and reached the finals of the tournament, where they lost to Dirk Nowitzki and the Mavericks. That had to be the most humbling moment in NBA history. Well, that is our list for the most humbling moments in the NBA. Think we missed something? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until then, bye!